Hi there, and welcome to another SiteMate training video. In this video I'll be explaining about the files section of the back end of your SiteMate system. So to start with, just make sure you're logged into the back end administration, and as you can see down here we have files. Left hand click on the files tab and it will bring up a set of other options that we now have. As you can see, we are now on the file manager page. Every time you have files added into your system, they'll all show up in this file manager, which gives you a whole lot of different options and things that you can do with the files by left hand clicking. As you can see, we can view the file, we can edit it, we can see properties of it, we can replace it with something new if we want by just uploading a file. It'll replace it and upload it, and this will be done throughout your whole website as well. You can have sets if you want to make different file sets and group them together for different reasons. Access and permissions, make sure put a password on a different file so only different people can access it with the password. Change the location you want the file to be stored in. You can also delete it if you like. So this is the file manager. Now you can also bulk change things by selecting this top tick box up here, which will select everything. You then have a whole lot of different options that you can do here. For example, you can download. By clicking this, it will download all the files that are selected. You can go properties, which will bring up the properties for both of them. You can rescan if you want to update the files. Maybe you've got another file that's been uploaded to the server and now you want to rescan it to update it. You can also bulk delete by clicking delete. So it's a real easy way to manage your files and insert images and that sort of thing to work with on your website. Now if you want to add files into your file manager, all you need to do is left hand click on add, choose file, for example right here, I'll do it there, and click upload. And as you can see, it now tells us that there's been one file uploaded successfully. We can click on close window and you can see it's right there now. There's also another way. If you have lots and lots of different images or lots of different files that you want to upload into your system, then you click on this little more button here. Now that gives you an ability to upload multiple files. So all you need to do is left hand click on add files, select multiple files, start uploads. Now it tells us that 3 files have been uploaded successfully. And once again, if I want to delete them, I just select the ones I want to delete and then I just click delete. Now when I upload this page, that would have been gone. There you go, just like that. There's also a couple of other ways you can add files. You can add it from an incoming directory by just putting the files in that directory up there, which is /file/incoming. You can also add from different URLs if you want to bring files in that way. So there's heaps of different ways to insert files. Also don't forget that this file manager will also be available in the front end of your system. For example, if you're editing this page here, if you go add a file, everything here is the same file manager, but it's just in the front end. You can do the same things. You can also search through it. So it's a real powerful way to manage your files and that sort of thing. You also have this plus button here, which allows you to add extra searchable attributes if you want. Make it you want different headers to be able to be searched. At the moment we've got width and height there. If I got rid of width and height, click save, and go back to this page, as you can see they're now disappeared. And you can sort by these different things too. If you want to sort by the title, the size, you see we can sort it like that. So it's a real good way how to manage your files. Next to that we have attributes. Now these attributes are just what you just saw. You can add extra attributes if you want. Text, checkbox, date, time, number, rating. And you can also have, you've got a whole lot of other settings here that you can manage, which are probably a bit technical for you at the moment. But if you do want to get into the more advanced settings for the attributes, you can always do this here as well. We also have sets. If you want to have a public set, for example, I'll say new file set and click add, and as you can see we have a new file set. And that's how you can set your files together and group them for different reasons, which you probably won't need to get into for a while anyway. We also have access. This is a whole lot of sort of technical permissions, and which allows you to see who can actually view the site files, who can search the files, and same with the registered users and administrators. So there's lots of different settings you can change there. You probably won't need to play with any of them. And allowed file types, if you want different file types to be allowed to upload into your system, you can just add them here with a comma in between. Just new, maybe I want to make it a .doc or something like that. You actually don't need to put a dot behind it, just put doc like that. Underneath that we have the file storage, which is the standard file location. So this is the directory where your faults will be stored on the server by default. So you don't probably need to change this unless you really know what you're doing. Same with the alternate storage directory. This is just if you want things to be stored optional. So you probably won't need to change that either. Alright, so hopefully that's given you a little bit more information about what the Files tab does in the SiteMate backend of your system. And hopefully you know how to add and insert content, that sort of thing. So don't forget to watch the other SiteMate training videos, which should go into more detail about everything. Thanks for watching this.